everybody, Colin here from Colin's Engage. Sorry about any delays on getting this video out, being busy, work and doing work on the layout and some plans, a new scratch build is going to be talked about. I've been tidying up under the layout. I had a lot of wires hanging down. I don't mind messy wires, you can easily trace them, but the issue I had was I was maybe catching a few of the longer ones, so I just needed to tidy the whole area up, and I still had a few bits of cross wiring in my zones. At one point when I did some tidying up and put it back together, I had zone 1 controlling zone 2 in power, so I just had to find that, but it was easy enough to do, and it looks a lot better, and I'll just show you. And I've got a new engine. I wanted to try a Fleischmann engine. As I've said in the past, this layout is to run anything I want to run on it. I'm not bothered if it shouldn't be on this layout, but it's going on it. If I want it, it's going to run. And it's all about what yourselves want to do with your layout. So that's what I'm up to. So I'll get on with the video. Right, what is going to happen a lot this year to start with, as well as me keeping eye out for little motors to build my own gantry, what works in all aspects in the length like this one does, but that going up and down and that going across as well. I've seen possibly the motors, maybe not these, what are in here, maybe a different motor for travelling. Haven't proceeded much with that at the moment, but I'm going to. But the other thing is, I'm going to do the station. I'm going to scratch build a station. This platform is going to be put in for this side, and we're going to have a third platform up here just for local, and the lower bit is for the intercities, faster stuff. So the DMUs will use the third line with small freight, so that sort of length, maybe another wagon longer, and eventually the lower level is going to be electrified with overhead wiring, but the top one isn't. So that's the plan. It will make me do a few different things. Is one, ballast the station area. Round here, especially here, I will get the servos in for the points and get those electrified. And the other thing it'll encourage me to do is extend the marking of the tracks round and into the station area. So a lot to do. The scratch build is going to be very modern. It's going to have a lot of glassing. It's going to have, the building will extend over the track as well. So there may be a coffee shop up top, so visitors can come and watch the world go by. There'll be escalators down to the platform. This one won't need to come down, it'll just come out and onto the platform there, because this platform isn't going to be much further than the end of here. The building is going to be more at this end, so there's plenty of parking. There's going to have to be a roundabout for people to come in and go out to get back up to the town. So that's the plan. It's going to be quite a lot more modern, as in more cement rendered, very light in colour, maybe white, maybe a cream colour, or one of these modern shades of colours. And the canopy will come down before it goes straight. It may go full length, the canopy. I may stop it near the end. I'm going to completely make new platforms. It's going to possibly be a modern day sort of gritty type surface, just for a bit of texture on the floor to make it so people don't slide as easy. It will have the yellow line, what you have to stand behind, and the edge will be probably a white edge to start with. It will get mucky over the time, but that's what I've got planned, so it'll be quite interesting. It's all come down to the machine, excuse the movement, what we did to make the tunnel mouths, how accurate it is cutting it, cutting the windows out, doorways out, you name it. It's made it a lot easier for scratch building. So I just fancy doing that and getting a bit of texture on the rendering and stuff. It may have a bit of stonework round the bottom of the building to start with. Not really gone too much into it. It isn't going to have any plans as such. I'm just going to think of the size, give the sizes, and the machine will cut them. So that's the plan. It's going to be quite interesting, I hope. And the other thing is there will be trains running, because that's one thing I do like. It's alright this scratch building, but having your trains running and doing a bit of scratch building, probably not better really. So that's the plan, and I will keep you informed. Okay, well, I'm going to tidy this area up next and change all of these purple and yellow wires to red and black. And and hopefully that will make it a bit better. Well, this is a bit tidier now. I'm still going to rewire all of these wires with a different set, and then those here just need all clamping together. But generally speaking, that is a lot better. Still got to do on that side, but there's not much to do on there. And then I've just got to finish here. Okay, I've just been putting 3 block detectors in, rewiring, because what I had before was wire like that, and I'm using this colour for my lights, but I thought I'll use it for this. And you have to extend the plug wires because they only come about 300 long. And I just thought, right, I'll solder a wire on, put a bit of tape over, it'll be all right. So like that, number 5 there, but I don't like it at all. So I'm extending the wires so I can screw them up or attach them to this board here. And I got the new wires and these new clips, and the new clips are very good. I'll just show you in a couple of minutes, but just to show that this now works, excuse the movement, those 3 blue lights are the ones what I've just done. Very easy to do. And then I have all those which are all this lot to rewire and make tidy by fixing them to the underneath side of the board like these up here, even though 2 of them are auto frogs. But these plugs are a lot easier to use than these, and these are easy. So I may end up swapping these at some point, and they have a screw hole in which you can put up, which if I get one out, there's one. That's the screw hole in, and basically, if I can get it to focus, I do apologise. Come on. Focus. You know you want to focus. Just let me put it up against that. That. You just press that, push it in, and it nips it. And that's it. As easy as that. So that's a lot better and quicker to join the wires if need be. So onward with the last one on this left side, what I've got to do, and then I've just got to tidy these wires up here, which is going to be easy enough. They're from the points to that panel over there, which you can just see flashing, I think, there. So I'll keep going, and that one is going now. So it's those 4, those 3, and that one is all new wired and tidy. Now I've got to do those 11 of them to tidy that up, and I'll have to do the points on them as well to tidy up, but that's them working. So the next bit is just here around this area, tidy that up, and that'll be a good job done. Okay, so that's this area tidied up, and all of these wires are now in with numbers on, all a bit tidier. Okay, this bit here where they go in isn't, but there's always going to be some mess going in, but it is a lot better, and all of them are working. So I am now back to how it was before I started, and it was a mess. Now it's just hopefully tidier. Okay, so this is all the tidy wire now, nothing really hanging down. The black wire is a power supply. I'm not bothered about that, it's all these other delicate wires. There's a couple of block detectors once screwing up when they get connected to the underneath side of the board. But until I wire the control panel up to put them in, you know, for now that'll be it. These two wires here, they're for the next bit of lighting. These block detectors here, eventually they will be wired and screwed up or stuck up. But all this is now done. This board is easier to get to now. It was up there, and this unit was right up to my toolbox, so that's easier to get to, and I've got some more block detectors to put into that, so it'll be a lot easier to get to. So all of this area is clear and better working now. And then continuing on all the way around here, let's bring a bit more lighting, all the way, this is all zone 1. We've just been through 2, 3 and 4, and then all of this area, which is zone 1. So that is a lot better. Okay, so we have got a new train. There is a reason for it. One, because I've always said to myself I will have different countries' trains on my layout, because that's what I want to run. N-gauge makes it very possible, and as you may know and may not know, I have some Americans. I have 2 diesels and 2 steams. But many years ago, in the late 70s, 80s, I had the pleasure of running a Fleischmann layout at an exhibition for a few years. Used to enjoy it. But in those days, the comparison in quality was unbelievable. And I've often wondered what the quality is like now. So we got this train mainly because we liked it, and it's very bright and colourful. This is it. It's got a great scene on it, and it's to do with Holland and tulips, and it's electric. Now I know I haven't got overhead, but I've got Pendolino and I've got a class 90, and I will be getting other ones with overhead. But for now, they're just running on bio. That's how I'm saying it. They can do both. So, but this is sound, and the sound is purely electric, because that's all it is really. But you know, a bit different to our overhead. They have 4 overhead pickups, where like ours only has 1. Now the Pendolino has 2, 1 at each end, but they only use 1 at a time. I haven't done enough reading up to know how the Europeans do it for when we do go overhead as well. Now my overhead are going to be on these lines, my outer lines. The inside 3rd line, what is down here and up there, excuse me, are going to be overhead. So let's say it moves straight out of the box. All I've done is programmed the chip to the running number I want to be, and put all the function numbers onto the controller ready, but no icons because I don't know what to do yet. But this is straight out of the box. I don't even know which is forward yet. My controller says forward, and that is at 1, straight out of the box. Wow. I'm very quiet. It should be at 1, but not all of mine are. Can hear them in different degrees. Well, that's very nice indeed. Let's turn it up a bit to get going a bit. Nice control of increase. I'm up to 16 on the control. I always have my controller set at 128. But that is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Slow it down. Wow. See, going backwards. That's at 6. That is nice control straight out of the box. Very nice indeed. Okay, I'm just going to give it a run round. Now I was going to go and run it on the 3rd loop, which also includes going up there, but I have a slight issue at the moment. I've been doing some rewiring and unplugging things and stuff, and my crossover, my scissor crossing, at the moment, no matter which way it goes, the train goes across, no matter which way that is facing, and that's because I just need to set up the movement of the point. But for now I can run it round and bring it back down past the HST there. So I'm just going to run it, give it a run to see what it sounds like, going over points, crossings, and different things like that. It's very quiet. And smooth running. And no doubt gets better as it runs. So it should be going straight on, but it doesn't, because it should be coming out here, but it comes out over there, and that is saying it's going straight on. So over crossing, double slips, runs beautiful. Doesn't run very fast at the moment, straight out of the box. That's its fastest. Like I say, it'll need running in. Over there I've got to clean the inside. Just when I did the ballasting, it ran down and it's gone a bit high in places, so I just need to take a screwdriver to it and clean the ballast off. That's why it makes that noise going around there. But very nice runner indeed. So the next bit is the sound. Just stop it here. And work out how to make the lights work and stuff. Right, read the instructions. Right, we're going to have a bit of sound, different things. Not forgetting it doesn't start like diesel engines, because they don't, have to get going. Basically, the moment they start drawing power or the pantographs hit the power, it starts to click and make noises. And that's it running. It's waiting to draw more power from the overheads to alter its noise. So we'll send it round and let's see what happens. Well, other noises going on. Unfortunately, there's someone doing a bit of gardening, a bit of strimming, so we may get that noise. Interesting noise. I like electric noise. And how it starts, it's quite interesting. Only yesterday I heard a British DMU start up, leaving a platform, and it just went up in tones. I thought, I haven't heard one do that, and it's very similar to this, so we'll just listen to it again. I like that. And actually you can hear the wheels, but it's not bad. You can hear a lot more engine noise than the engine, the motor, what's powering it to go. Because the faster they go, the more you hear the engine with some British ones or other makes. And that's very good at the moment. So we'll just stop it here and listen to some of the noises right in front of us. And also I've got the lights working. You can see on that. It's a very interesting noise, quite like that. It's got 3 lights, the one in the centre, but it's got a high beam as well. What did it say for high beam? What number? Number 4, I think. And you'll see the bulbs go out on the bottom and go up 1. See that? And that must be brighter in the real world. In our world, I don't know. I'd have to have the lights off and see if it goes any further. I would say there'd be no different. But that's good. Anyway, let's have a few different noises. Let's have a horn. See what these European horns sound like. That's your high and low. Number 5, coupling. It's a slight noise. And the air pressure going through the pipes when they connect them. What's that? Number 6. I don't know if that's something to do with when you're running, just let's see. Now, don't know what number 6 is yet. Sorry about that. Compressor 7. That's it off. Telly's mute for the sound. Right, this one, F13, loco whistle, open line, whatever that means. Let's see what number it was again. 13. It's a little long. Now it does have, we got doors, general noise, passing freight train. And it's got random noises just sat there. That's the compressor, and I haven't pressed out to make it happen. General noise this is. So that's the train just passing it. The cab door opening and closing. What more can you ask for? Oh, I hope I press that one again. Now we have 2 announcements, but they're in German. And just in case anybody can speak German, here we have them. Whatever that means. And here's another. No idea. Maybe someone who can speak German can tell us. Be very interested to know. Number 18, in the cabin. Some kind of horn. That must be like a warning noise for the cab driver. Brake. Don't know if that just works when it's moving. Yeah, that's for stopping, innit? And then we got the old squeal, I think. Well, that's another announcement. It may change when it's moving. Oh, with announcement, it says. So it will be when it's moving. And then we've got D volume up and down with the sound. So not a lot of sound, not a lot, but sounds good to me. Those few sounds. Very enjoyable. And pulling some containers, I think it'll look good. when I saw Robert from Robert's Train Set get his electrical European train, it did make me think, oh, I'm going to have a European train. Always wanted them, of course. But I haven't got a cup of tea to say cheers, Robert, to you, but cheers, Robert. There's a train like from Europe like yours. I do find model railway interesting. Always have done. And some of the things what happen, like you can run, I'm running this round, and it can do 20, 30, 40 laps, and then it comes off at the same point every time, or it stops, whatever. But this train here is going the anti-clockwise, the down line. My executive HST is going clockwise, the up line, and then the East Midlands is actually going the wrong way. It doesn't matter, it can go both ways, and I don't mean just because it's got an engine at both ends. It's because this hill here was purely designed to go down. It's steep and it's on a curve, so it goes up. And what is even more strange, it's pushing it up. The engine's at the back, and I tend to run them the other way with the weight at the front, but it's just going round smart that way. It won't go the other way. The engine, which is there, if it's going round the normal way, it comes off under there. Nothing else does. Just one bogie comes off under there. Don't know why. That HST doesn't come off. Goes the other way. But that one does. And I've checked the back-to-backs, but it's just, it does tickle me, does. Trains, model trains, you know, that 1 minute they're okay going a certain way, and then another they're not. But it's nice to have a couple of sound running. I could have another one running on the top, but I haven't. It's just nice to even have that running that way. And what will help when I do the station at the other end of this straight, it won't matter if I have a HST up there, it can stop going either way, which is quite nice. This is a nice shot coming up. The trains all on the lower. Well, I hope that was a little bit interesting. The plans and the tidying up of the wire, and I hope you like the new engine. It's different. I'm looking forward to the next one in Fleischmann. But there's a lot of nice stuff coming out of English, what runs on the English layer, you know, networks. So it'll happen when it happens. So all look after yourselves. Thank you very much for stopping by and having a look. And if you like it, like it. If you don't, hit the dislike and let me know in a comment what your thoughts are. And looking forward to the next one. Bye.